Hey everyone, so this was, I don't want to say interesting read, but it was kind of boring, in all honesty. I think it's like the second or third book that I've read about music, and, they're pretty much all boring, unfortunately. But, they, it does have some interesting things in it. So we can start off with kind of the same thing with music and language. So basically they go like hand in hand, simply because both have symbols and meaning. Like I said, most of the stuff is pretty simple. Symbol and meaning. Symbol because they both have words in them. And if they don't have words, then the symbols are like, as you can see here, like the musical notes that they're playing. You know, pretty simple. And meaning, words have meaning to them. Tiger, it's both symbol and both has a meaning. Or hate, is a meaning. And that's the same thing with music. If you play a song and if it's a slow song, it's most likely going to be sad or one about love. Like that's pretty much the meaning of it. So like I said, it's pretty simple. But like I'd rather not talk about that stuff, and I'd rather we go into like the origins. Like I said, like where it started with Neanderthals. And as you can tell, this author thinks that Neanderthals had language, but he didn't think that they had grammar. And basically, it started with, I even forgot the name, but one Homo something. The names get all confusing. That was bipedal, and well, one of the first ones that was bipedal. So when they were bipedal, their neck muscles change and their vocal things, whatever. So basically, they changed their voice and allowed them to talk. So that was kind of his theory, and it's just a theory. It's just an opinion until proven otherwise. So that happened, and he thinks that they were able to talk like kind of like us, but just with no grammar. So like me, Marcus, you viewer, things like that. And even that, they wouldn't say me, Marcus, you viewer, because they didn't know the English language. Like the language in it was like different, but it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about. But they talked about how Neanderthals, they would sing for a lot. They would sing when they're bored. They'll sing for fun. Well, it's kind of the same thing. They'll sing like when they're giving birth to babies. When like there's rituals. I don't know if I would say marriages, but I'm pretty sure they didn't get married. Actually, yes, they did get married. I'm not sure if they got married or not. Alright, that's a maybe. If they got married, they probably sung during that. And they sung during like other important rites and passages. Rites of passages. So that was like kind of cool, I guess. And of course, this is just a theory. Like, he thinks that Neanderthals were the first singing ones. And like, music is important. I would say it's important because it kind of fills up some boredom. It gives everybody a good time and some good memories. So it's a cool thing that music does. And kind of with music, like this goes on to another reason why Neanderthals might have it, because they probably had the theory of mind. And I say probably because like 80% chance that they had the theory of mind, which it's my ability to guess what you're thinking. So like with music, like you want to be able to have something, but you don't want to just say it. You want to know oh, are they gonna like it or not? So so they wanted to make good music, and that's another thing. That's it's another theory. Again, it's pretty much all a theory. No one really knows for sure, but that's kind of another reason why they probably did have music, and because they probably did have theory of mind, and they said jokes, as we know. So theory of mind was definitely a thing. So Music was definitely a thing. Now, I'm not sure if, again, if it was necessarily the Neanderthals I had first, because it pretty much all gets confusing. But until then, this was the Singing Neanderthal.